I don't even know how to process what happened tonight. My girlfriend, 18F, and I, 18M, have been together for 2 years. That's almost a quarter of our lives at this age. We've built something real together, something that I thought was built on mutual respect and clear communication. We have a few boundaries in our relationship. Nothing crazy, nothing controlling. Just a few things we both agreed on to keep our relationship healthy and to respect each other's pasts and traumas. One of those boundaries is mine. And I only have one. I asked her, very clearly, very vulnerably, to please not use nicotine. And if she ever felt like she wanted to at least tell me first. That was it. That was my only request. To understand why this is so important to me, you have to understand where it comes from. I lost a friend to nicotine addiction. Not directly, not like an overdose, but it was a slow, ugly, creeping thing that destroyed his health and ultimately contributed to his death. It was devastating. I watched someone I cared about waste away because they couldn't stop. And my dad. He almost died of lung cancer. I sat in hospital waiting rooms. I watched my mother cry. I watched my father fight for his life, and I know, with absolute certainty, that nicotine was a major factor in that fight. So when I say this is my boundary, it's not me being controlling. It's me saying, this thing terrifies me. This thing has caused me immense pain. Please don't bring it into our relationship. We've talked about this so many times over the past 2 years. Deep, emotional conversations where I opened up about my fears and my trauma. She always listened. She always nodded. She always said she understood. We had an explicit agreement. If she ever wanted to try nicotine, she would tell me first. That was the deal. That was the trust. Now, let me tell you about tonight. We went to a party together. It was supposed to be a fun night, just hanging out, seeing friends, relaxing. But almost immediately, my girlfriend started sneaking off. She kept disappearing for long stretches, leaving me alone at the party with people I didn't really know. She wasn't spending any time with me. It felt like she was avoiding me, and I was starting to feel anxious and confused. Then, one of her friends came up to her and asked for her vape back. My girlfriend reached into her pocket, pulled out a vape, and looked at her friend sheepishly. She whispered something to them. I was standing right there. I saw the whole thing. And my heart just dropped. I didn't say anything at first. I just walked off. I needed a second to process what I had just seen. The one boundary I had. The one thing I had asked her not to do. The one thing we had explicitly agreed she would tell me about. And she had just pulled it out of her pocket like it was nothing, like it was just another accessory. She stayed with her friends, laughing and talking, like nothing had happened. Like she hadn't just broken my trust. After a few minutes, I pulled her aside. I tried to be calm. I told her I was upset that she had crossed my only boundary. I told her that it hurt me that she had been hiding this from me. And instead of apologizing, instead of acknowledging my pain, she got mad at me. She said I hadn't made it clear enough. We had talked about this so many times. I had explained my trauma to her. I had cried in front of her about my dad and my friend. And she was standing there, telling me I wasn't clear enough. She told me that it wasn't something I should care about. She told me I was overreacting. She acted like I was the problem for being upset. And then she dropped the real bombshell. She told me that she has been vaping for the past few weeks, multiple times, and just didn't think it was deep enough to tell me. She justified it by bringing up something from last year, that I bought a fake ID to get drinks. She said it was the same thing. But that's not the same thing at all. That was a stupid decision I made once, and she knew about it. I didn't hide it from her. I didn't break a boundary we had agreed upon. She was deflecting. She was trying to make me the bad guy so she didn't have to face what she had done. After that argument, we barely spoke. She spent the rest of the night away from me, talking to her friends. At one point, I heard that she was going around asking my friends if I was mad at her and why I would even be upset. She was playing the victim. She was making me feel like I was being unreasonable for having feelings. The drive home was silent. Painfully silent. We've never had a silence like that before. And now I'm sitting here at 2 a.m., replaying everything in my head, wondering how I'm supposed to feel and what I'm supposed to do. I understand that it's her life. I understand that she has the right to make her own choices. I'm not trying to control her. I never wanted to control her. What I wanted was honesty. What I wanted was for her to respect the one thing I asked her to respect. What hurts the most isn't even the nicotine itself. It's the fact that she hid it from me, that she broke her promise, that she tried to deflect and gaslight me when I confronted her, and that she didn't even have the decency to tell me herself. I had to find out from someone else. Now I'm stuck. I don't know how to bring this up again without her getting defensive and attacking me. I don't know how to make her understand how much this hurts. I don't know if I'm overreacting, or if I'm justified in feeling this betrayed. How do I even talk to her about this? How do I tell her that this is about trust, not about a vape? How do I make her understand that my boundary wasn't about controlling her? It was about protecting my own heart. I really love this girl, and I don't want to lose her. But I also can't keep pretending that this didn't happen. Any advice would mean the world to me. I feel so lost right now.